In this question, we are going to use the properties of definite integral here, and we'll try to solve this integral. Here. So first procedure for this, you have here x. So you take, okay, let us take x equal to a sine theta. Okay, if I take x equal to a sine theta, this implies what? Dx is how much? Dx will be a cos theta d theta. Okay, so when x is 0, what will be your theta? Theta is sine inverse of x by a. Okay, so x is 0, so you put here 0, so we get here sine inverse 0 by a, so that is 0. Sine inverse 0 is 0, so we get here 0. When x is equal to a, theta equal to sine inverse of a by a. So sine inverse of a by a is, here we get 1. Sine inverse of 1 is nothing but it is pi by 2. So we get here pi by 2. Okay, so we got the limit from 0 to pi by 2. So we got the limit from 0 to pi by 2. Now this integration here, we have here, let me take this as I. So I equal to integration 0 to a x minus square root of a square minus x square whole thing square divided with 2x square minus a square whole thing square dx. Okay, so this is your integration here. So this is equal to, now let us put the values here. So 0 to the limit, what we got here, we got the limit to be from 0 to pi by 2. So we try to do that. So we have here 0 to pi by 2. So we got here 0 to pi by 2, the limit. And this we have here a, x is a sine theta. Okay, a sine theta minus square root of a square minus a sine theta whole thing square. And this is whole thing square. We get here 2a sine theta whole thing square minus a square whole thing square dx. So what is your dx here? We got here dx as a cos theta d theta. So we got here dx equal to, here you can put the value of dx. We got a cos theta d theta. So we got this, a cos theta d theta. Okay, so we have this. So this is equal to 0 to pi by 2 here. A, so we have here a sine theta. Okay, we got here a sine theta. I can here, from here I get a square sine square theta. So I can take a square common, it will come out of the root. So we get minus a. So if I take out common, so we get 1 minus sine square theta. So 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. So the square root of cos square theta is cos theta. So we get here cos theta whole thing square divided with, same way here I can take a square out. So we get, but again we have square, so it will be a to the power 4. Okay, we get here a to the power 4, and this will be 2 sine square theta minus 1 whole thing square. Here we have a cos theta. Okay, we have a cos theta d theta. Okay, so we have this 0 to pi by 2. From here I can take a common. Okay, if I take a common here, I can take a common here. So if I take a common here, I get a square out. So here this and this will get a square, and from here I get a square. So altogether we have a to the power 4. Okay, and here we have sine theta minus cos theta whole thing square divided with a to the power 4, 2 sine square theta minus 1 whole thing square cos theta d theta. Okay, so we get this. This is equal to, okay, so we are getting this here. Now let us apply the formula here. So if we apply the formula here, let us apply the formula a minus b whole thing square. So we have here 0 to pi by 2. This and this get cancelled. So we get here sine square theta plus cos square theta minus 2 sine theta cos theta divided with here this is nothing but cos 2 theta, so we get here cos 2 theta whole thing square and into cos theta d theta. So we get this. Okay, so we have here 0 to pi by 2. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1, so we get here 1 minus this is sine 2 theta, so we get here sine 2 theta. Okay, so we get this. Here we get cos square 2 theta. So cos square 2 theta is nothing but I can write as 1 minus sine square 2 theta. Okay, here we have cos theta d theta. So this you can this I can take a square here. Okay, so it is a square minus b square. So we got here a square minus b square. So this can be written as 1 minus sine 2 theta. A square minus b square, you apply the formula here. So we get 1 plus sine 2 theta into 1 minus sine 2 theta cos theta d theta. So we get this. Okay, so this and this get cancelled. So we are left with 0 to pi by 2 cos theta divided with 1 plus sine 2 theta d theta. So we are getting here. Okay, so we are getting this. So this can be written as, you can write this as 0 to pi by 2 cos theta. 1 can be written as sine square theta plus cos square theta, and this you can write as 2 sine theta cos theta d theta. So we can write this. So this is equal to 0 to pi by 2. Okay, 0 to pi by 2. Here we get cos theta. So if you look this as a and this as b, so it's a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it is a plus b whole thing square. So this is nothing but sine theta plus cos theta whole thing square d theta. Okay, so we get this. So this you take as equation 1. Now we'll try to apply the properties of definite integral. So we have, if we use the property of definite integral here, we get I equal to 0 to pi by 2. Here we have cos pi by 2 minus theta sine pi by 2 minus theta plus cos pi by 2 minus theta whole thing square d theta. Okay, whole thing square d theta. This is equal to 0 to pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 minus theta is sine theta. So we get here sine theta. And here this will get cos theta plus sine theta. That is same as sine theta plus cos theta. So here I can write as sine theta plus cos theta whole thing square d theta. So we get this. Now this you give us equation 2. Add this two equation together, adding 1 and 2. We add this, so adding 1 and 2, we add this two equation together. So if we add this two equation together, adding 1 and 2, we have here 2i equal to, I can take the limit together, so we get 0 to pi by 2. I get here as sine x plus cos x. Okay, in the top I get sine x plus cos x divided with sine x plus cos x whole thing square sorry, it is theta. Okay, so sine theta, cos theta, here also theta, this also will be theta, d theta. So I get this. So this and this will be cancelled. So we are getting here 0 to pi by 2, 1 by, so I'll multiply with 1 by root 2 here also. So 1 by root 2 sine theta plus 1 by root 2 cos theta d theta. Okay, so we get this. So this is equal to 1 by root 2, 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so this can be written as sine pi by 4. And here we can write as sine theta plus cos pi by 4 cos theta d theta. So it is of the form cos a minus b. So I'll apply the formula here. So we get 1 by root 2, 0 to pi by 2. This I get as cos theta minus pi by 4 d theta. Okay, so this is equal to 1 by root 2. 1 by cos is sec, so we get here sec theta. So we get here sec theta minus pi by 4 d theta. Okay, so we get this. So this is equal to, so the integration of this is log sec x plus tan x. So we get here log sec theta minus pi by 4 plus tan theta minus pi by 4. Then we'll apply the limit. So we have from 0 to pi by 2. We have this. So this is equal to 1 by root 2 log, you put the value here pi by 2. So if I put here pi by 2, let me put here pi by 2 minus pi by 4 plus tan pi by 2 minus pi by 4 minus log of, you put 0, so you get sec minus pi by 4 plus tan minus pi by 4. The limit is from 0 to, we have applied already the limit, so we get this. So this is equal to 1 by root 2. Now if I do the LCM here, okay, if I do the LCM here, I'll get as pi by 4. So we get here log sec pi by 4 plus tan pi by 4 minus log sec of minus theta is sec theta. So we get here sec pi by 4. Tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. So we get here minus tan pi by 4. So we'll apply the log property here. So we get here this as 1 by root 2 log, this is root 2 plus 1 minus log root 2 minus 1. So using the log property here, this will be equal to 1 by root 2 log of root 2 plus 1 divide with root 2 minus 1. Then I'll try to rationalize it. So if I rationalize here, I get root 2 plus 1 divided by root 2 minus root 2 plus 1. So this will be equal to 1 by root 2 log of root 2 plus 1 whole thing square divided with 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 we get 1. Root 2 plus 1 whole thing squared. So this 2 will come here. So we get here 2 by root 2 log of root 2 plus 1. Okay. And here we have 2i. So 2 and 2 get cancelled. So we get I equal to 1 by root 2 log of root 2 plus 1. Okay, so what is your I here? So the I is, it was 0 to a x minus square root of a square minus x square whole thing square divided with 2x square minus a square whole thing square dx equal to 1 by root 2 log of root 2 plus 1. Okay, so we get this. Thank you.